What's going on, Internet? I'm Vince, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 3 goodness now. Let's go talk to the Primarch really quick.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
This sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
And when you put it that way...
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
Well, let's see.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
We'll see about that.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
That is understandable.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Oh, your civilization. Yeah, your civilization, huh?
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Yeah, gotta hand it to the Reapers for their tactics. Overwhelm the enemy. Uh-oh.
Commander, EDI just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Got it. Good.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's...
See if you can get to EDI. I'll check the AI core.
Uh-huh. Of course. EDI going offline. So that's what was wrong with the Normandy when we were back on Palaven, huh? Interesting. God.
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, you might want to just go ahead and get to the drive core.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
Yeah. Or something.
I'm going in.
I like how plain Joker was like, yeah, just something, you know?
EDI, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
EDI?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
I'd say that was quite interesting, to be honest. Rather useful that my AI gets a hold of a sexy robot body.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
And to that, I say, hell yes.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
You know what? Seriously, like, am I the only person that thinks that having my AI as a squad mate is one of the most awesome things possible? I just think it's so cool. I get to have my AI as a squad mate, teammate. So we can go out, raise hell together. Let's talk to Garrus really quick.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Damn right, man. You don't have your friends in the war, what the hell do you have?
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
Oh man, this is rather difficult for my Shepard. Had quite a bit of a romance with Liara in Mass Effect 1. Kind of deteriorated in Mass Effect 2. And then afterwards, I went to Garrus for that little comfort. Well, I already told Liara I was back on board with her, so fortunately.
I appreciate everything you've been to me, Garrus. A friend, a lifesaver, and more. But right now, I need the friend. I need you watching my back.
I understand. Distractions could be dangerous at a time like this.
You were never a distraction, Garrus.
Well, whatever we were, I enjoyed it, Shepard. No regrets here.
Never.
Then friends it is.
Now, what's this you were saying about being the expert advisor on Reapers?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Indeed.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
Sounded a little naughty there, Garrus. Shepard kinda likes it.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
Yeah, just kind of like how Harbinger said that our leaders will beg to serve them. Kind of ironic, don't you think?
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, you know, us humans and our delusions.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
That was a problem?
Well, he used to work for C-Sec. Very methodical, by-the-book kind of guy. He railed against people who bent the rules, which was usually me. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Yeah, I'd laugh too.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no. He just listened. My father may have been a pain in the ass about rules and regulations, but he never let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
That's all for now, Garrus. And I meant what I said. You were never a distraction.
We're good, Shepard. Don't worry. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Yeah, because, you know, the Alliance isn't really well known for calibrating their guns too well. So we gotta leave it to Garrus to fix it correctly. Get it straight. Now, let's see. Is there anybody else down here that I'd want to talk to? Well, of course, my babe. See what she's up to.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Anybody but me find it a little awkward that my two lovers are on the same deck, pretty much right next to each other. And there seems to be no tension for now. For now.
Hello again, Shepard.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Well, I can't say that. Neither did I, because I would expect you to do something wild like that.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Well, he isn't called the elusive man for no reason, so...
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered.
I want to go down to the engineering deck and talk with my favorite Prothean, Javik. Most straightforward son of a bitch I have met in this entire galaxy so far. You know, it's funny because Javik is one of those characters that you're either going to really love or really hate, depending on what kind of person you are. And luckily for me, I find him quite awesome. I think he's one of the best characters in this entire series. Straightforward, no nonsense, and vital to the story. No bullshit taken.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight. Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers. Perhaps later, Commander.
As you wish, Sir Prothean. See, did I get Donnelly in that back? No, I didn't. We'll have to go back to the Citadel and authorize their release. Oh, wait. Let's have a word with the Jersey Shore whore known as...
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can...
Shut up.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
I don't think I want to remind you. I just can't wait till you're no longer useful to me. And then I will kick your sorry ass off of my ship and be gone forever. In fact, I might just even throw you out the airlock. Do the entire galaxy a favor. I will capture you in your sleep and throw you out of the airlock, and then you will be lost forever in the infinite blackness of space. Alright, enough of my evil talk. Let's see what else we got going on here. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Eden Prime, done. Eden Prime, done. Have you upgrade for me? Blah. Welcome back gift? Hoodies, don't care. Who is this? Ooh, Thane. Indeed, I'll see you again, friend. Argus rifle is garbage. Valkyrie assault rifle. It's fun. But I'm not one to use that kind of weapon. Defender armor and blah. Little mech dog, blah. Rare, typing in all caps does not make you smarter. Caden. Blah. Do not care for him at all. Jesus Christ. And unfortunately, I had to pick Caden over Ashley. Ashley just seems too much of a biatch for me to save. Not that Caden's any better. Caden's just more useful to me in combat. Though Ash is obviously better to look at. Was there anything here? Oh wait, no. I don't want to go there yet. We need to go to the, what is it, Anos Basin and find the diplomats. So yes, we will do that right now.